Alright, is this working? How is everyone doing today? Thank you for tuning in. So you can tell we've got some NR 2003 stuff going on today. Got a brand new graphics card a few days ago, and I've been trying to get NR 2003 to work with it ever since. So yeah, this is going to be a very impromptu stream, very informal. Hope you guys aren't expecting too much aside from just some random wrecking and some quality tests. So you might see that I'm on the outside of the track. Let's see how I got there. Been doing some testing at Talladega 70s, 80s, like I usually do. And yeah, right off the bat I know the chat is not on and Facecam is not on. I know both of those work. I'm trying to get NR 2003 to work. So as of right now, NR 2003 is being run from a separate computer that I am streaming with. I am streaming with my newer desktop. I'm running NR 2003 through my older desktop. And then with the graphics card I had in my newer computer before I upgraded to this T70, I moved that the graphics card that was in this one was a GTX 745, which I then moved into my old tower that I'm now playing NR 2003 through. I have the output of that coming through my capture card into my newer PC, and that is how we have NR 2003. And the reason why we are doing it this way, I'll show you in a second. But I mainly want to see how decent this looks. I think now that I'm exporting out to my 1080 capture card instead of a 720 monitor, I think I can be exporting at 1080 now, so. And yes, I know the chat is not on the screen. Neither is the face cam. I'm well aware of that. This is mainly a test of NR 2003. We're only running around 30 frames a second right now, but we have everything max settings in a full field, so I can't be too upset that like a 6-year-old computer is still running everything at like 30 frames a second. Although it might change once we get into the up front, and then we have the pit stalls in our field of view. Whoa. Yep, now we're below 30. Darn it. Whoa. This is gonna be a wreck. Yep, there it is. Ah!
Clear inside. We got trouble in the tri-oval. Okay, we're under caution. Whoa, 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 slow down.
And we're upside down.
At the 25 car.
Took long enough. That was like Austin Cindric at Daytona. Alright, we got... For once ever, the live control room was actually telling me to turn up the bitrate. The thing is, right now, I only have one keyboard, so to operate stuff between both computers, I literally need to switch the keyboard. So I'm going to go switch the keyboard to the new computer, turn up the bitrate in OBS in my new computer, and then switch the keyboard back to my old computer so I can still control NR 2003. Because in the meantime, I only have one keyboard. Can you guys hear me? I'm unplugging the keyboard from NR 2003 computer, sliding the cable over to my new one. And if you're wondering if you want a visual look, at kind of what my setup looks like, go check out the little impromptu live stream I did earlier. Alright, to OBS, settings. Yeah, I need to figure all this crap out. Alright, encoding. It's telling me I could turn it up to like 4500, so that's exactly what I'm going to put it at. Apply. So hopefully we'll get better quality that way too. Obviously, you turn the bit rate up, that usually helps with the quality. Or that does help with the quality. Alright, so I'll see if I can show you why this isn't working. Alright, let's go to Window. Alright, so here we got the window of our new computer, our monitor screen of my newer PC that I'm streaming through. Obviously we got OBS. So if I come out here, if I try to run NR 2003, it loads up. So we'll try playing it this way. Except when we load this up, the graphics are going to be weird, and we're not going to be able to control it because I have my wheel hooked up to the other computer, so we're not going to be able to control the car at all. Because I'm running through OpenGL right now in the game. So that's why it looks all weird. You can see, look at the graphics are all blurry and it's kind of laggy. Especially the grandstands. So, I mean, you want to fix the graphics. So with my new capture card, or not my new capture card, my new video card, I want to configure the 3D graphics, which then loads this up. No, we don't want OpenGL. That's what I tried switching to work, because this wasn't working. Alright, we'll try 1080. That's not what I usually run. I've 1360 by 768 times 32 is always what I've run it at with my current monitor, but we'll try this because 1080 seems to be working for this other stuff. Finish. And then it's gonna, yep, graphics configuration has stopped working. It's exactly what keeps happening no matter what I try to set it at. And I tried using a different video card driver that drive-thru suggested. That's the one I'm using right now, and it still isn't working. Yeah, GTX 1070, that's my new graphics card. We'll try putting it back to what I usually do, 1360 by 768 by 32. Run in a window, maybe. Let's try not running in a window. Still gonna crash, yep. We'll try running that same thing in the window. It'll probably still crash. So yeah, this is why with my new video card, as great as it's working with every other game, I needed to load up my old PC to get NR 2003 to work. Because I do not like this. 3DX. GeForce. Boom. Or should I run it in OpenGL? Do I need to reconfigure the graphics? Yeah, because when I configured an OpenGL, OpenGL, it works fine. But when I try 3DX and using my graphics card, it doesn't work. So, what do you guys say? You guys can barely hear me? Seems to be peaking fine. Yeah, right here. Maybe just turn your volume up, so you can see my voice coming in the microphone. So yeah, anyone have any suggestions? Do I need to... Let me try something. Just gonna switch back to this screen. But I want to try maybe changing the OpenGL settings in the Papyrus folder. Because I remember that Ben Crazy graphics tutorial video to get the graphics set back up. rendogl.ini. There we go. Alright, I need to load that video up in my phone quickly. Bear with me, guys. Just like I said, this is going to be a very informal stream. It's mainly testing my settings to get NR 2003 working again. community. No, not community. Back. NR 2003 graphics. There we go. I just gotta see what I need to put these settings at. Alright, here we go. Alright, maybe let's try it now. Alright, so I'm going to switch back to this screen. Alright, we're back here. I just did my adjustments I needed to do to the rend_OGL file since I'm in the OpenGL. Let's see if that helps with the settings at all, the graphics. Do I just need to run it through OpenGL? Because that actually doesn't look too bad. Hold on, let me do something. I'm gonna exit this. So like I said, this is gonna be a test stream, so don't expect too much professionalism in this one. Alright, I just switched the monitors back. Let me know if you can still hear me. Yeah, this still looks blurry. It still looks blurry. Alright, so what's coming through for the stream? Still just on window mode. Yep. Still looks blurry. Alright, man in the race. So I switched back to my regular monitor setup. We're going to try to configure the 3D graphics again. Let's try doing 1080 in OpenGL. Maybe that'll make it better quality. And what's going on? What just happened? Oh, we got a black screen. Nothing is happening. Oh, of course. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the stream on my phone so I can actually look at the chat. Here we go. Yeah, nothing's happening right now. I just needed to hit exit. Oh. What's going on? Alright, it looks really dark. I don't like the looks of that. That's right. So I need to plug my wheel back into this computer before I get going. That's what I forgot to do. You're gonna hear it calibrate. There we go. Alright, now we try loading up NR 2003 once again. This is, I need to get some sort of graphic card driver that works with this card that doesn't crash out every time I configure the... Try to configure the graphics in 3DX or DX3, whatever it's called.
Limit 40.
Yeah,
Keep
see,
it under
this is what happens with video.
4,000 seconds. Okay,
Very
you're clear
blurry
good
and
way.
very choppy. Yeah, amazing graphics, huh? Looks like an 8-bit arcade game. That's why I want to figure it out. Of course, the one single $450 graphics card that I buy, that exact particular model, is the one that just so happens to have notorious issues with NR 2003. Of course that would happen to me. Let's drive through here, see if you have any suggestions. Do I have to reinstall it? I don't want to have to do that. I guess I might have to try. Alright, I might try that. I might switch monitors back. Be messing around on NR 2003 on this computer while I reinstall NR 2003 on the other computer. I might have to retry that. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'll try it because I haven't yet. So let me go switch the monitors back. I'm going to go quiet again. Whoa. What happened there? Do I need to turn that off and on? Yes, I know the screen is still black. That came up way off on my monitor. Oh, it's still messed up. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go back here. Alright, do you guys still see a black screen? Still a black screen showing up? Or is it back to the... There we go. Alright, so we're now back to this one. We'll go up here. Let me plug the wheel back into the other computer. Then while I can mess around, do what I can on this computer, I'll try reinstalling NR 2003 on my newer computer with the good graphics card and see if that does anything. But I can keep you entertained in the meantime by doing my configuration I thought I was going to have to do. 1 second. Alright, now I'm moving this, the wheel USB back to the other computer. Gonna plug it in. Hopefully it should calibrate right away. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, now we can... So yeah, the screen you see right now, this was taken a few blocks away from one of my old apartments out in Milwaukee. This picture, I haven't seen this picture in a while until I rebooted this computer back up. Yeah, let's try switch to a different mod. Ooh, classic Arca. Or not Arca, IROC, excuse me. Darrell Waltrip, 1986. I just want it because I like the bright white. Tail leg, 70s, nope. Let's go to the rock. Let's go to the rock. Let's turn this down a little bit though. So still audio coming in. Why is it cloudy during every race session I do? Alright, let's get some setups going on. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, so my keyboard is blocking the bottom of my monitor. Can't see all that. No setup for North Carolina. What's a similar track to North Carolina? I want to say like kind of Richmond, Dover. Let's use Dover's setup. Save as. I'll just put one. Shoot. Plug my keyboard back into my other computer. And all you dislikers, you can screw off. I told you a zillion times this was going to be an informal stream. Alright. Drive. Let's do this. Take some test laps at the rock.
Keep it under 45.
Let me know if the game audio needs to go up and down. Up, whoa! Up or down at all in relation to my microphone.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
I just need to recalibrate this wheel. Go back center. Yep, it was a little off. And the pedals. Alright, now we're good. I do have two mouses, but I don't have two keyboards. Alright, so after we get started a little bit. There we go. Now the wheel's good. Kozlowski Blaney van sent me a message on the Facebook page. By the way, if there's anyone that sends me PMs on my Facebook, I apologize if you haven't. I've never gotten back to you. I rarely get to those, but I will go check that in a second. Thank you very much. Kozlowski Blaney fan. The game is a bit louder, which means I'm gonna have to turn the master volume down even more. Let's try 10. Gonna hate this mouse. Is that a bit better? Yeah, I mean, it looks good now, but I only have 14 cars on the track. If I start getting into the higher graphics, the more detailed mods, like the Winston Cup 98 or the new Cup mod from Splash and Go Graphics, then I start to get a little frame rate and clipping issues with this older computer. Alright, even less volume. I don't know why it's so loud. I have to turn it down to 5% to 5% to get it to be evenly matched to my microphone that has a 7-point boost in OBS. I think the setup is worse than nothing. Alright, let's try. So let's try doing a backwards big one while I do a fresh install of NR 2003 on my streaming computer. You guys are probably going to be hearing the noises from that in the background. Auto run. That's what I want to do. I have to go to the disk itself. Where is... setup. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to do a separate install of NR 2003 on my streaming computer, my newer computer, and see if that'll work. Alright, we still got around 50 frames a second, but it's only 14 cars. Just keep that in mind. Alright, guys are probably going to hear some noises right now, maybe. Hear the sound file, yes. Next.
Get ready now, going green.
Darn it. Browse. Nope. Alright, I have to switch my keyboard to computers again. I need a second keyboard. I need a second keyboard. So I don't have to keep switching it like this. It's getting freaking annoying. Alright, browse. Hold on. You guys don't have to deal with this too much longer. Papyrus. I gotta make a new papyrus that I want to put it in. I'll do papyrus test. Alright, so I'll at least show you guys what I'm doing. Alright, so we're gonna go back to my streaming computer. Gonna go to PC. Where is... oh yeah, the D drive. Setup. Yes. Yes, yes. Browse. Gotta put it in Papyrus test. There we go. Enter CD key. Let me get my thing out. So we're gonna switch it back to the other screen so you guys don't see this. Don't want you guys stealing my CD key. Don't want you stealing my CD key. While we're back here, we can do a backwards big one.
Drivers, start your engines!
Get ready now. Going green. Pace car's in.
Oh, shoot, I messed up.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
There we go.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Darn it, they all missed me. How is that possible? Alright, just give me one more moment and then we'll be able to do another one. Because I don't have a keyboard in, so I can't try again.
Here comes the leader.
Go. Alright, now I'm gonna switch keyboards back.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 7 car.
Yeah, if this fresh install doesn't work, then I will check my Facebook messages regarding that other driver.
Drivers, start your engines!
I'm not going to use the hacked serial number. I actually have one. I actually have the disc, unlike most people that play this game. Shouldn't say most, say a lot. We'll try to drive as much as we can first, and then we'll do a backwards big one. A BBO. Did IROC ever race it? Rock? Did IROC ever race it? V-Rock? Tis an interesting question. Whoa, we're loose. Get going, Neil. Alright, detect an up-to-date version of DirectX. Alright. Papyrus in our 2003 season. No shortcut for that one. Register later. Do not connect to the internet to check for updates. Don't launch yet. Finish. Alright, now we want to go to that folder I just installed this in. Alright, here we go. Alright, window. Alright, so this is what I just installed it in. Papyrus test. Hold on. I just realized an error I made. I have to improvise since I don't have a keyboard. Alright, test. I goofed when I set up this folder directory. Paste. And we're just going to slide all that into here. There we go. Now it's like normal. Alright, now we're going to go to enter 2003. EXE, we don't even have the no CD patch in yet. We don't have the 1.201 update yet. We're just gonna try see if the graphics configuration works on a fresh restall with our new graphics card. So like I said, I hope you guys weren't expecting too much with the stream. I tried to make it as clear as possible. It's going to be mainly a test. Alright, what's going on? Did I mess it up just by moving the directory like that? What is going on? I have the disk in. There goes the disk. Oh, come on. Do I have to install the no CD patch first? Alright, while we're waiting for this, we're just going to go back to this screen so I can keep entertaining you guys while we're waiting for this to go. Whoa, and after that I spin. And we're into the wall. You know what time it is.
Here comes the leader. You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Flag it out. Let it go. Race back to the line.
There we go. He got taken out at the end.
Got one stopped up high.
Alright, NR 2003 is still not
right?
loading up. Why is this? Did I mess that up with the
Blow the
directory?
engine. The pace cars in turn 2.
I might have.
The pace cars on the back straight. The pace cars in turn 3.
I really hate this. Alright, time to check Facebook messages for possible graphics.
The pace cars in
Driver.
turn 4. The pace cars on the front stretch. The pace cars in turn 1.
Which is the one that
The pace cars in turn 2.
drive-through sent to me? Alright, I'll try a different
The
one.
pace cars on the back straight.
It is a different one than I've tried both times, so we'll try downloading it. I'll be downloaded in like 3.5 minutes. We'll do an actual backwards big one this time.
Drivers, start your
How many dislikes do we got now?
engines.
Like 10. I hate technical issues.
Get ready now.
Of course, yeah, I
Roll
buy a
green.
graphics card that's like almost too good, because it's like almost
Pace cars in.
not really meant for games as old as NR 2003.
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green. You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Flag it out. Let it go.
There we go.
Race back to the line.
There's the big one we were all waiting for. Even with just a 14-car field. Wait for it, and Oof! Sorry, that was awful. And boom goes the dynamite. Start race. How much time does this driver have left?
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, this disc thing is still up here. It's kind of annoying me. Oops. Hit control delete
Get
for the
ready
wrong
now.
computer.
Going green. Pace car's in. Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green.
Green. You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
And there's the big one. Who's that flipping? Who's that still flipping? There's this driver almost downloaded. It's about 66% done. Minute 30 left. No, why am I... Well, I love, as much as I love Rockingham, but we got a perfectly good Talladega 70s, 80s. Just sitting right here waiting to be used. Come on. Stupid disc. Showing that it's reading the disc is still. Or not be having problems with this stupid disc reader now. So I just tried ejecting the disc and it's not working. Oh, we want more than 14 cars. I hate this mouse. I'm surprised it's clicking that well. Alright, almost done with this download. Completed. There we go. Why are both my computers being stupid now? Oh, here we go. Alright, now it's trying to install the new graphics display driver. And of course we're having graphic issues already with this mod. What's going on there? What's up with those weird shadows? You see that? You got like little ghost shadows following the cars down on the bottom left. Or to the bottom left of the cars.
Pace car's in. You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
Have I now? Right now it's installing the new driver. Pulling after I'm downloading from the link from Kozlowski Blaney fan. And of course we got lag. Of course we got lag and weird shadow textures that I've never seen before. Why wouldn't we? Well, this is with my old computer. I'm downloading the drivers for my new computer as we speak. Alright. It passes the system check. Wait, back. Yeah, agree and continue. Alright, now it's installing the new ones right now. Look at that lag. Woo! Alright. Even with a decent air quotes graphics card, it looks like I think the processor too on my old computer was way slower.
Drivers, start your engines.
Installing graphics driver. There we go. So now we're going to install this graphics driver. That doesn't work. So I'll try to download the 1.21 update as well as the no CD patch and try to get my new version. Are we back? I think we are back. Alright. So let's try loading up NR 2003. Alright, so hopefully... Yep, there we go. So as of right now, my main NR 2003 install, due to my error, is being run on OpenGL right now. So every time I try to go to configure 3D graphics, yeah, select a render. I don't want OpenGL. I want DirectX D 3D. Select a display driver, my new graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. And this is always what I've run on with my current monitor. Is the 1360 by 768 times 32. Run in a window. Alright, now we try finish. I'm going to show you guys what happens every single time I've been trying to do this. This string usually comes up. And then graphics configuration has stopped working. So it happens every single time. Every single time. And then OpenGL looks like crap and it's super laggy. Alright, this is what they recommended. Still. Alright. So this is what we're going to try now. I'm going to go to the C drive. Our new install. 2003. Except first, I want to go down here to our utilities folder and enter 2003. And where is the update? Here we go. I agree. Next. There we go. Now we're installing the update. Let's try launching the configuration exe from my folder. I will try that after this. I'll keep trying any suggestion I can get. This usually takes quicker than this. Finish. Alright, so this is my test install I just did. So you can see Papyrus test. Alright, so first we're going to go to my main install and try the configuration just from the folder. Like drive-through suggested, config, there we go. We don't want OpenGL. We want direct D3D. I always run it in a window. This is always what I run it at. Let's see if it crashes again. Yep. Every single time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And if we try this other test install I just did, is this going to take forever to load up and then just never do like it did last time? Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is a fresh install. We're going to try seeing if we can do it with a fresh install. 1360, there we go. Running window. Alright, crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers. Haha! I might just have to do a fresh install every time. I might just have to do a fresh install every time. Alright, we're gonna have to plug my wheel into this. Alright, I'm gonna go plug my wheel into my new computer. Alright, so that is very positive news. That it was running up, we configured the 3D graphics in direct D3D using my new graphics card as the renderer. That's a very good sign. So for all my installs, so I can go back here, I've got a short track one. This is the Pro Stock mod. This is a kind of a separate open wheel mod that never really got released. I don't really use this one too much. These are all my open wheel mods, like IndyCar, Formula 1, etc. The GTP, obviously. All my dirt cars, like all cars that race on dirt, or all mods that race on dirt. I have a separate install for that. Oh, didn't want to go there. Then yeah, we got all dirt tracks in that one. But yeah, I might have to do a separate reinstall for all these separate installs. So yeah, now what I'm eventually probably gonna have to do is rename this something else, rename this just Papyrus, and then start copying all the bit of data, tracks, series, replay, players, all that into the Papyrus test. We'll start with series and tracks. Alright, so what all mods do I have? Copy, paste. This is going to take a while. Shoot, do I even have that much free space? 25 minutes. Shoot. I didn't think it was going to take that long. Well, I guess we're going to sit here for 25 minutes. I did not think it was going to take that long. I'm sorry, guys. To copy all that stuff over to the new folder. Just move the graphics INI. Alright, I canceled that. Delete that. The core INI, you mean? Which one? Which is the graphics INI? The core or the rend? The rend DXG or the core? Or both, the rend GXD. DXG. Alright, we'll try that. Actually, we're just going to go back to the original. I'm just going to back this up in case this doesn't work. Rand GXG, copy it over here just in my utilities folder. My backup utilities, I should say. Alright, so now we go to test. Take the rend DXG that works from this folder. Our new one, our new install. Copy that over to our old install that we were having problems on. Replace. So now you're saying we try that. So if I configure, it's gonna I still think I'm in OpenGL. Still think I might be in... Yeah, I'm still in OpenGL. So do I try... Are you saying I now try to reconfigure into what I usually have it? DirectX, D3D, this, and then that. You're saying that should try to work now? Oh, I might just have to do separate installs. The only thing that seems to be working is this fresh install. Yeah, that didn't work. That did not work. Alright, so back to my original idea. Start copying and do a bunch of fresh installs. Are you thinking of the core? Should I try the core as well? Copy. I'll try moving the core over too. Utilities, we'll back that one up. Whenever it's backed up, we'll bring over the new one from the new install and try copying that into our original main install and see if that works. Test 3, core, copy, paste, replace. Try loading up our original install again. Are we in Direct 3D? Are we in... Still says we're in OpenGL. I don't think this is gonna work. I guess I'll try copying everything over. Yep, that didn't work either. Try copying the app INI over. I didn't even back that one up. Whoops. Player INI. copy that into, I think I was using this one most recently. Alright, now we try it. Alright, we just did the player INI, we loaded it up, and now it's going directly to the configure screen. I don't know copying and pasting any INI stuff is going to work, guys. I think I just have to do fresh reinstalls for every single one I have. Because that's the... every single suggestion I've gotten has not worked, except for just do a fresh install. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I tried copying all that stuff, and then I try loading the game up, and then it goes straight to this screen, which I can't configure in the right graphics without it crashing. Fuck me sideways. Yep. Looks like I'm just going to have to do a fresh reinstall and then just copy all the game data over. The tracks, the series, and everything else. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. It's basically all the suggestions I've gotten, and the only thing that's worked is do a fresh reinstall. Which I hope that still works now. Let's make sure that still works. Alright, let's calibrate our wheel. It's probably going to be really loud, so I'm going to turn that down. No, I don't have that driver version anymore. I got the driver version that other guy suggested that I install. Kozlowski Blaney fan. Why is it cloudy in every single one of these when I do realistic weather?
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, looks good. And I didn't even mess around with anything yet in the core INI, the player INI. I didn't do that Ben Crazy reconfigure the graphic stuff yet, or that stuff from the Ben Crazy video. Didn't change my sounds over yet. That's another thing I'd have to change. But otherwise it looks fine. It's running how I usually have it in DirectX 3 or D3D. Yeah, I haven't even done anything yet to configure the graphics in that tutorial video, which will probably look better after that. So let's continue, just for the hell of it, let's continue with what I was originally planning on doing. The tracks will take up a lot less time. So let's go from all the tracks in here. Copy into the new folder. I'll just get rid of all these because we already have all these backed up. Paste. Alright, only 4 gigs. That won't take as long. It'll take like 10 minutes, if that. 7. As I stretch out. And we'll import a couple new mods. Yeah, we're basically just going to have to copy everything over from this one. Do all the DX9 stuff with that graphics update. The no CD patch. Our updated sounds, the updated tickers, the updated mods. Just going to have to copy that all over to just have to do that for each install. The other installs I have won't be nearly as bad because it's like maybe 10 per. This one I don't have to worry about at all. This OWS one. And Pro Stock mod's not even really an install, it's just for that one mod. Same with the GTP. So I'm just going to have to do this over with the Dirt, Open Wheel, and Short Track. And then just reinstall the Pro Stock and GTP mods, and then that's basically it. Now it's saying 30 minutes. What the heck? Why'd the speed go down that slow? Do I have enough space on my computer? I know I was running out. I need to delete a lot of stuff for transfer. Alright, I still got 40 gigs. It's more than enough to handle this. Getting all our new tracks in there. Well, and we'll put a few mods in our this updated folder so we can test it out now. That's right, I can't do that while it's transferring stuff. Just gonna name that one old and then just name this one regular Papyrus. Then I'm probably gonna have to reinstall NR 2000 through Jesus Christ, I can't talk. NR 2002. So used to going 3 right there. And then NASCAR Racing 4, neither of which I've done a stream of yet. I did one quick video of a wreck I did with NASCAR Racing 2002. I think I have it figured out now, Adria. Just gonna take a lot of time. I just have to do like 3 more fresh installs. Do the update on each one, do the no CD patch on each one, update the sounds on each one, the mods, the tracks, the tickers. That's basically it. That DX9, that graphics update, like the reshader, I only had that on my main install anyway, so if I'm going to have it be the same for the rest of the installs, I only have to do that to this one, because I didn't have that on any of my other ones. It'll take a few hours. Let's crack open a couple beers, spend a few hours copying over some files. Won't take that long. If I know that my that NR 2003 is working flawlessly with nice crisp graphics with my new updated graphics card without any issues. It's a few hours of transferring some files is well worth it. I won't be doing that if I'm just going to be transferring files. I'll do that later. I'll get some of this transferred over and then I'll do some more testing. I'll get this folder basically how I want it in this stream, but all the other file copying I'll do after the stream. Alright, 1 gigabyte left of Trex. 1 gigabyte left. So if it wasn't obvious, here's all my installs basically. Each one has different tracks and folders and all the tracks and mods and all that. Different settings. If we go to my documents, go down here to NR 2003 files. This right here is all my stuff backed up. This NR 2003, this is all my paint stuff. And I have this entire folder backed up on an external hard drive as well. This is all my paint stuff, all the mods I've ever downloaded. I'm probably missing quite a few, but this is all the ones I have. Every track I've ever downloaded, I have them actually categorized into short tracks. Speedways, super speedways. Got a couple random ones down here that I don't know what those are doing, but yeah, these are just random car sets I had. Did you guys remember when I was working on this? The 2017 car set? The ultimate car set? But, that one, I forgot what group they were called, but they stopped making paints and then just wouldn't release any other stuff. And that was like what I was missing all the paints for, so I got dead and ended from there. I was going to take every single car, every single unique paint scheme from every single race during the 2017 season, had them all named separately for each separate race, and I was going to apply the unique ratings from N ratings for every single car from every single race. But I got held up when I was missing some paint schemes. And that basically got held up from there. Alright, so we have all the tracks transferred. Now let's try doing, we'll not do all the mods because I don't want to sit there and wait a half an hour, but we'll do a few that I know I don't have a crap load of paint schemes for that are right now, like the Arca one basically. IROC doesn't have a lot, neither do these. This one has a decent amount, but not too many. Alright, mainly the Grand National Series has a crap load. And so is Aero 88 and Cup 90. So we'll transfer like half the mods over right now. Shouldn't take too long. Like another... yeah, there we go. 2 minutes. I know exactly what you're talking about, drive-through, that thing on the NR 2003 Weebly. That was actually how I found a lot of the missing ones I didn't have, through that guy's, that big graph you're talking about. I know exactly. But I was going to take all those cars, label them individually for every single race by race and car number, put them in all their own unique folders so they could all be categorized, and then for every single car set from each race I was going to apply the unique ratings. And then compress that as a zip once I got the approval of all the paint makers, the scheme makers, just to have them all collected, categorized, and rated with credits to the painters. But I ran into a roadblock when I was missing those last few. Alright, just another minute and a half of this. Then we'll start testing. I'm actually going to look up that Ben Crazy video again, so I can do my graphic settings right away. Our 2003 graphics. Sound like there's a wreck outside, jeez. Alright, here we go. Gotta go to the core INI. $14,194,304. 524,288. Same number for the pool size. Save file. Exit out. Rend_DXG. INI. Alright, texture set size. I know that goes to -1, I believe. And then anisotropic level, I think, is 0. I'll be able to interact with the chat again once I'm done watching this video. Players, this, player INI. Employee roof lap 0. Car detail 200. Oops, not 1,000. Where is it? Yep. Alright, save. Alright, let's try loading this back up now. Enter 2003. Still need to get the no CD patch on here. I do actually have a disc, but I want to use it as little as possible. It's already scratched up enough. Alright, now I can go back to my stream. Here we go. Skip ad. There we go. Single race. So we're going to do this quickly. It's going to switch back. Now let's test this out at some tracks. Here we got all our newer tracks. What if Arca raced at Eldora? Alright, let's see what the graphics look like. Cross our fingers, hope they look decent. That's right, I still need to do the sounds.
Okay, merge when you can.
Alright, force feedback feels good. Graphics look decent. The graphics look good. Now I just need updated tickers and, oh yeah, transfer all my replays over too. That's another thing.
Limit 40. Keep it under
Running at 50. Let's try just doing full race right away.
Drivers, start your
There we go.
engines.
Closer to 80. That's what I'm looking for.
Get ready now. Going green.
Dirt. I always turn the dirt off for debris and particles. I always turn that off for dirt tracks.
Pit car's in.
So do the graphics look good?
Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Everyone's going so slow. What's wrong with this bottom? Oh, turn. There we go. Get the slide going.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside, still there. Outside. Keep low, car outside. Keep low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside, keep low.
Oh, too much slide. Ah!
40, keep it under 4,000. In second, outside.
Too much slide, and we're up on our side. And of course, ARCA brakes. So we got some things to fix still. Alright, so good so far. We'll do more mods later. Back to window mode. Let's get both of these back. Alright. This is flip-flopped. I actually want the new one on this side. 2003 files, utilities. Alright. Let's get the tickers in there. We've got to copy this over. Layout files, racing layouts, ticker. My favorite ticker aesthetically is the Speed Channel 2006. So we gotta do that, copy that in here as well. There's one more file we gotta copy right here. Then once that's done transferring, right here, we'll be good to use the tickers. Sounds. So for those of you that don't already know, some of these links might be dead, which sorry I can't help with that at all, but for those of you wondering what my sound setup usually is, usually for like the crashing sounds and the effects and the impacts and the tire noise, do the super speedway sounds 2.0, copy and paste that over into here. And after that we take the Z-Chan real life engine sounds, then copy that and overwrite any of the files that might sound pack we just transferred, but then it still leaves the remainder, the other ones. Replace. Alright, so we should have good engine sounds now. What else? We need the smoke fix. We need the reshader at some point, and I think replays. Gotta get the replay, all the replays from the original install. And the players. Replay. Holy replay files. Copy. Replay. Paste. Holy crap, that's 9 gigs. My computer's gonna run out of space soon. Alright, now we need to do the smoke fix. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Smoke and dust fix. Come on. Come on. There we go. Papyrus. Nope. Close. Alright, PC. C drive. Papyrus test. And our 2003 season effects. Install. Alright, so we got our updated smoke. I think all we really need to do is the reshader and the rest of my mods, which I'll do later. I don't know how to install that. I'll have to rewatch the tutorial video. The dust and smoke, the smoke and dust fix makes the smoke look way more realistic. It's amazing. And it, not only that, but on dirt tracks, on certain dirt tracks that you actually do want to have the smoke on, it makes the dirt smoke look way more realistic too. Yeah, it just makes the smoke look way more realistic in general. Reflection update. What's that? I think that's already in there from last time. Alright, this is almost done transferring the replays. That was way more gigabytes than I thought it was. Yeah, because you know how the smoke just kind of looks very, like, thick and almost, like, too fake in NR 2003. It kind of makes it a little bit more translucent, kind of makes it a little bit more spread out. Just in my opinion, it just looks more real in general. Alright, let's keep switching back and forth between, like, 1 minute and 3. Alright, what other utilities might I need to install? I believe Papyrus, this file right here, I believe is this is the intro screen that actually makes it say NR 2018 season. So if I transfer that in there, here's all the, I don't know what these are. I think those are either splash screens or something else. Not quite sure. I just need to install the reshader and the rest of my mods, and I think I'm good with this new install, and then I just have to do that for all my other ones. 86%, almost done. Hurry up. So many replays. Not gonna have too much space left on my computer. Once this is all transferred, then I'm gonna delete the other one then, obviously. So I'm not really taking up any more space. I just am until I delete the other one. Yeah, you got like gonna have like 15 gigs left once this is all done transferring. Oh yeah, the no CD exe, duh. Alright, Papyrus test. Still just gonna load the little disk thing since we're still running the disk, since we don't have the CD patch yet. Alright, so we have updated sounds. I think I might have actually edited that one. We got updated sounds. Got the updated ticker. This is all through the GTX 1070 with our proper graphic and display settings without crashing. So I think I just need to do a fresh reinstall for each one. I think I need to do this like 2 or 3 more times.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Yeah, I think the smoke and dust fix can be found over on WKC. Someone over on Stunod, I believe, that originally linked it to me and introduced me to Smoke and dust fix. A monthly NR 2003 podcast. That's a good idea. I'll volunteer to be a guest. Oh, get off the grass. Ah! Coming in a little too hot. Alright, so do the graphics look fairly good? I mean, I know it's a 15-year-old game, but for NR 2003, do they look pretty good? Are we coming in at 60 frames a second through the stream? Without any lag or buffering, while it still looks somewhat crisp? Do I need to turn the audio up or down at all? Oh yeah, you're thinking more of a podcast like the NASCAR Weekly guys, where it's the same few each week. I'd be down for that, possibly. I would just have to make sure I could commit to it first. Oh yeah, the window bar, duh. The stupid window bar. That will go away with that. Should have gone away now. Just forgot to switch it out of monitor mode into window mode. And then we also got our speed, NASCAR on speed ticker. Whoa! You can hear the rumble strips. Alright, that right there. Do you guys see that? You can see like the shadows from distant cars way off in the distance. Like that you can see through the landscape. How do I get rid of that? I remember that was showing up on my GTP at one point install. It was never showing up on this one before. How? I know there's some setting that gets rid of that. You can see those little ghostly looking shadows that come through the trees or from the hills that are from like textures from cars off in the distance. That. Someone's got a tutorial to get rid of that. Carousel. For those of you wondering, we're at Road America. If you were wondering what track we're at. Never pass at the kink. I made it happen. Ah! Yep, that's why you don't pass at the kink. Alright, what do the graphics look like from replay view? Very good. The solar reflections are always kind of weird at this track. Just looks kind of bright, but not bad. It looks worse with the reshader. Shadows from cars on objects. Shows. Alright, so which one do you think it is? Shadows on ground from cars. Is that what it is? Although are all the shadows gonna go away now? always want to mess up in turn 14. Ironically, the last turn is always the one I want to mess up at. I think I braked a little too early there. Oh, the shadows and cars construction. Alright, I haven't seen that yet since I took that option off, but yeah, I also don't have any shadows, so it just looks weird. Alright, yeah, I don't know why the coloring on the reflections is weird at this track. It's just this track. If you go to a different one, it should be normal. Let's go to Texas 2017. Oops. Let's try a little quick race at Texas.
Start your engine.
Or the Nascar folks will be racing that this week. If you go back and watch that part, you'll see little black objects just like moving through the trees and like through the hills. It's like the shadows from cars off in the distance. It would do that with my GTP install every now and then until I did something to fix it, but I forgot what.
Get ready now. Going green. Wait, car there. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, so I think I might be spending the rest of the day just doing fresh installs. 'Cause it seems to be working fine. Just need to do the reshader on this one, the no CD patch, and then I think just the rest of the mods. Delete that other folder, and then I think I'm good to move on to the next one. Yay, using no setup whatsoever. And wondering why your car is slow. Alright, so I have NR 2003 working properly through the 1070. Does the stream look good? Quality-wise, that's good to hear. It's exactly what I'm going for. It also helps when the aesthetics of the ticker and the interior of this Arca mod look really, really nice, too. And also, just I like how the... Forgot, who made this new Texas? Was it NR Track Designs? I think it was. But this new Texas looks fantastic as well. In my opinion. Whoa, and we're spinning. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the Rex. Rexus. What? Alright, that was dumb. Alright. So no CD patch, reshader. I think... By the way, little secret I discovered. I was looking for a way to record through OBS. For those of you that use OBS a lot, you might know what I'm talking about. Every now and then, especially during like high motion scenes, you'll notice like a little just faint pixelation. It'll get just a little grainy. So looking for a way to get rid of that. Apparently, as long as you're not recording, or as long as you're not streaming, because if you try streaming with this bit rate, it'll never come through the internet without extreme amounts of buffering. But if you ever want to record high quality, nice crisp videos through OBS, turn the bit rate up like anywhere from literally like 25,000 to 40,000. It's gonna be a decent amount file size, but it'll still be less than fraps, and it should look just as good. Alright, so now that we try this, let's go to a different mod. Let's go to the new cut mod. I hate how I can't see the mods. I'm just blindly clicking because my keyboard is blocking the bottom of the screen right now, the way I have it. Yep, this is probably the cut mod loading up now. That's taking a while for all the paint schemes to import. Come on. Come on. Then I'll have to go back and listen to this afterwards just to see if I need to turn the... Oh, this one has a decent amount of paint schemes, that's right. Oh, there we go. Already loaded up. Alright, my, the live control room in YouTube, I had the bitrate just at like 2500 just to be safe for this test stream. It told me it's like it's too low, turn it up to like 4500, which I don't think I've ever gotten that error message before. That the bitrate is too low, turn it up. Make the quality better because we can handle more. I don't think I've ever gotten that error message before. Not error message, just said the stream quality was okay, and then when I was explaining it was just okay, it said you could turn it up a little more. Where is the sun energy? There we go. Actually, no. Fictional scheme time. Yeah, for streaming anything, you have to go around like the 5,600 or 4,000 or 6,000 mark, excuse me, or under, depending on what your internet and computer can handle. But I'm talking about just strictly if you want to record stuff. If you're just recording footage and you don't want any of that pixelation, turn the bitrate up to like 25,000 to 40,000, anywhere in between there. I use exactly 25,600 because that looks still good and it doesn't use up too much space on your computer. 40,000 uses up a lot of space, but looks amazing.
Start your engines!
Yeah, it's also like a gigabyte for every 4 minutes. So yeah, only do that if you're recording like short periods of time but want like high quality recordings. Alright, sweet. This is one of the hardest mods to run in terms of textures and just quality and graphics. And we're coming with the pit stalls in our field of view. Full graphics settings, we're still running 50 frames a second. Nice. 45 still. Back up to 50. 55. It's easy to stay up with them with the cup physics when you're not using any sort of setup. Uh-oh, Chase gets loose. Coming out of 4 and bam, into the wall. So yeah, let's try another mod. Let's try a different track. See if this keeps performing fine with this new card. Bam. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright. Actually, let's not do another mod quite yet. Because I still want to be testing my computer, just being able to keep up with this one. Since this is the most graphically and performance demanding mod there is in this game.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alon the NASCAR fan, how are you doing? Crew Chief iPug. Sorry I haven't gotten too many shoutouts in for this one. This has been a very unorthodox video. So yeah, I just have to finish doing what I want to this install. Reshader, no CD patch, and the rest of the mods. And then delete the other folder once I have everything transferred. Or at least just back it up onto an external hard drive. And I think it's good for this one, and I can move on to the next one. Oh yeah, the stretched Need for Speed Underground 2. I did see that comment, by the way. I appreciate the info. I'm not sure how to mod like any other games aside from NR 2003, so I'll try to look into it, but as of right now, I might just keep it the way it is. I did see what you're talking about, but it didn't look too terrible. It didn't look too terribly stretched. I mean, the little circle map in the bottom left corner, it still looked like a circle. It didn't really look like an oval. It wasn't really stretched to an oval. It still looked like a circle. Can I say that enough times? Oh, there they go. There they go. Oh, no! Big wreck. And William Byron goes into tornado mode.
You're smoking out there.
Jeez, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. just got a late hit. Roughing the quarterback. I just realized, why isn't drive-through mod? That's a good question. He, as well as a couple other people, have been meaning to mod in the last couple weeks, so watch for that. Wink, wink. I also don't want to have too many mods, so after that, they'll probably be it for a while. Max out at like 10 or 12. Right, let's see what happened to Byron. .4. Let's hit play. Jeez. And yes, I keep pronouncing it that way on purpose. And here comes Casey Kane to deliver that late hit on Sticky Renhouse Jr. I think it was Casey Kane that hit him. I really hate this keyboard's positioning, but I don't have any other choice till I get a different desk or different setup. I have the die-cast form of 3 of these throwback cars. Blaney, Kyle Busch, and Kurt Busch. The 2018 Wave 8 from the NASCAR Authentic Series. Alright, one more run with this mod, and then we'll try switching to a different mod. Let's mess around a little bit more. Probably gonna get going shortly. And I mainly wanted to get NR 2003 working with the full graphics settings on my new computer with my new graphics card, and that seems to be working. I just need to get everything transferred over. I think if I had just had it already configured, if I had an install already configured with my old graphics card, with my old graphics drivers, I think it's just going to crash unless I just do a fresh install and then just transfer all the files over to the fresh install. So I have to do that for the separate mods, for the Pro Stock and the GTP, then my own separate installs, Open Wheel, Short Track, and Dirt I had. So I need to do 5 more total installs. None of them are going to take nearly as long as this one, though. Because all the other ones, I don't have everything installed into it like I do this one. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Though I don't know why the smoke looks so weird right now. Why does the smoke look weird? It didn't look weird when I did that. When I had it installed in my old game folder. I want to see someone go out of the ballpark. Like a Christian Yelich at bat. Oh shoot, hold on. My phone was about to die, I had to plug it in. There we go. Plug it in my computer because I don't have any free outlets available right now. Alright, one more attempt at a rec to see if anyone can go over the fence. But yeah, as much as it might seem like I'm complaining with the 1070, just this one game is the only thing I've really had any issues with getting it to work up until now. And now it works fine. The Project Cars 2 demo I had, I turned the graphics all the way up. It was coming through perfectly. Not a single frame lost. It was like staying... Never came down below 60 frames a second. Even when I was recording. No! I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Kligerman. Or not Kligerman. What's your name? Kennington. Wreck each other. Oh, there they go. Someone went flying through the infield. Jeez. We got 2 cars flipping a crap load. Let's try to nail whoever one of them is. Oh, darn it. I was trying to get the one that was still flipping by the time I got to limit. Couldn't quite get there. I was trying to flip.
You alright?
Let's see that. Those 2 cars that went for a whale of a ride. Alright, is that Almond Ding Dong and who else? Almond Ding Dong and who else? Kurt Busch. Yeah, I think it was one of the 2 came flying. Yep, Kurt Busch. That's who I saw go flying through the infield. And he just came back and just nailed Allmendinger. I'm guessing coming back up the track. Yep. Jeez, that's exactly what happened. Ouch. Oh, it's Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 96. Excuse me. All those small teams, the rotating driver's seat. I can never remember who was who for which one. Alright, what other mods did I put in here? Craftsman Truck, Cup, this, that. Alright, just stay at this one and go to Pigs Creek, because why not? Just a little bit more random wrecking before I get going. And continue on with the reinstalling and transfer a bunch of files process.
Drivers, start your engines!
That should be interesting. So I'll be really interested just to take a look at the playback quality once this video's done, because I got the preview on my phone right now, but that's not always exactly accurate to how the playback looks, so be curious how the playback quality is for this stream. Like I said, my bit rate is right at 4500. All my other monitor settings should be the same. The only thing different is a new graphics card. But obviously the graphics card. What's going on? I haven't seen that issue, that texture issue in a while. That was weird. Alright, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. As I'm bragging about how good my video cards are working with NR 2003 now. Get that weird clipping issue. Alright, the point of this video, cause as big of a wreck as possible. I think we can turn something off that... Turn that off. Opponent pit crews. None. Let's turn that off. We don't need to see the opponent pit crews right now. Here comes Stenhouse. Here comes Jamie McFlurry. No! I didn't even mean to do it. Oh, there goes Truex. Oh, man. Truex hard to the wall. Why are we having issues now? Oh. Triple flip. Why did we have texture issues there? Or frames per second issues momentarily. Just while everyone was wrecking. That's weird. I've never seen a weight shift like that at Pigs Creek, or rarely. I do not have the grip adjusted at all. That little weight shift I did right there would suggest that I do have the grip tweaked, but I don't. Wasn't a triple flip, it was a double flip. Thought Suarez went upside down, but no, he just went on his side. Try that again, hopefully no issues this time.
Drivers, start your engines!
And Truex took a whale of a ride. Alright, one last wreck, or a couple more wrecks, then gonna get out of here and continue on with this install process. See you later. Drive through.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
There we go. Nothing yet. Time for as big of a wreck as possible. Whoa, Jamie Mac. If I turn the mirror off, that'll help with the frames per second as well. At least while I'm in chase view. It's like Junior at super speedways in the early 2000s can just pass everyone with no drafting help whatsoever. Here comes Bowman. What are you gonna do, Bowman? Oh no! I turned Blaney. And we still got cars flipping and wrecking.
You alright?
At least we didn't have any frames per second dropping that time. Ooh, Harvick got close to that wall. Alright, I need to move my keyboard again so I can see the buttons at the bottom. There we go. I'm sorry, Blaney. Those. How do I stop that from happening? I don't think I've ever seen the shadows down there before. Let's see who was flipping further down the field. Oh, looks like Kozlowski is going to go upside down. That's exactly what happened. That's who I saw flipping at the end. Alright, now just one more except backwards. Next!
Drivers, start.
Why do we have 6 frames a second right now? Why do we have 6 frames a second? Why is my card all of a sudden being stupid now? Why is it being stupid now? God darn it. Well, I thought this card was working decent.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving.
I love that noise. I have a decent idea. Instead of a backwards big one, I'm going to try something else. That's a good noise. I'm just going to fly on out ramp over the field or right in front of them.
Green flag, green flag.
As they're coming down the backstretch over this bridge. So we can get a good grip here. This grass grip right here is pretty high. So we're just going to floor it and ramp right up over the field or get airborne right in front of them. Alright, here they come. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 8, 2, 1. Why the leg? Why the leg? I don't like it. I don't like it. Holy crap, who was that? Is that Truex again? It's Truex flipping again. A lot more wildly this time. Holy kittens. I mean, seriously, how does a $450 graphics card not be able to handle the graphics of a 15-year-old game? It's probably just some settings I don't have right. I'll take a look at that link in a little bit, Adria. Thanks. Holy Truex. Alright, everyone, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, I know it was a more of an informal one, so I apologize if there was long stretches where you guys were bored. I'm sorry. Hope I made it entertaining, at least once we got everything working at the end. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you did. Let me know your suggestions for future videos down in the comments below. And that's about it. I hope to catch you guys all next time. Until then, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace, everyone.